Hello everyone, welcome to our new vlog of LNS Technologies. In this vlog we will discuss about how attacker can use SNMP misconfiguration to exploit this service. The content of this blog is already present on our website blogs.lnstechnologies.com, and I will add the same for this particular vlog link in the video description. This vlog is give you an idea how misconfiguration in SNMP protocol helps an attacker to use that misconfiguration issue for exploiting this particular service. Let's start with our new vlog of exploiting SNMP misconfiguration. Before we jump into this, all blogs are educational purposes only. So first we will talk about what is SNMP, Simple Network Management Protocol, used for network management. SNMP is used for collecting data and configured network devices such as hubs, switches, router, server, printer on a network. So I will more elaborate it. So the Simple Network Management Protocol, SNMP, is commonly used on network service. Its primary function is to provide network administration with the information about all kind of network connected devices. So what is it like? Suppose if you have any network in any organization and that network is required administrative network management, or you can say to provide network administration with the information about all kind of network devices. Okay, so SNMP we can use it. So SNMP also can use to get the change system settings on a wide variety of devices, I can say. So SNMP also use, like suppose if router or hubs or switches are in big organization are placed different location. Okay, so we can use this particular protocol to basically change the system settings on that different devices, variety of devices, I can say, network server to routers or printers. As I already explained, these devices are in this particularly used in SNMP. Okay, but the drawback is of this is like the authentication is unencrypted. Okay, and it is user communicating strings, which we will explain in this blog, okay, later. I also want to add one more point, like SNMP server provide very simple default community strings, okay, by default community strings, which is we use, okay, and that is called a public, okay, and that is a default, basically default configuration. The community string can also allow attacker to gain a large amount of information. This, if it is configured as a public, so attacker can easily gather more information which is available on the particular network. Okay, because it is configured as a public. Okay, and also if you can see, we have started this particular device or virtual machine, which is a VYOS, which is I already explained in a lab setup time. It is used for network operating system, you can say, or such devices in which we are using this particularly machine as a SNMP protocol misconfiguration issue. Okay, so now we will type show service. Here we have typed like show service or config, that's why it's showing wrong, but the correct command is show service, and the show service will show you what are the like configuration has been done is a community public, if you can say, or okay, and the community public authorization is read write. Okay, now what we are using in from the base Kali machine, if you are attacker or pen tester and you want to test that in a network, how you can do the similarly I am going to explain you how we are doing here. So SNMP walk tool we will use to gather information about strings. So we are first gathering the information what is the string set by default. Okay, VYOS shows like SNMP protocol is configured community public, as I already explained you. In the below screenshot, if you can see, like if it is as a public, so we can able to gather like a string is VYOS. Okay, if you can see the string value is VYOS here. Now, and also this particular string or number, if you can see the reference integer is like, or it is an important point, we will explain you later. Now use SNMP walk tool further to gather information about strings in the community private. Now if we type a command as a private, okay, similarly as like we will just change it to public to private, what will happen? It will show no response because it is by default, if you can see, it is configured as a public. Now next is like when we type the same command, it by the grabbing that particular string or by grabbing that one, so it will show you like a VYOS because it is a set to like public only. Now to exploit it, like the public community or like a read write permission, it's present on that, how we will use called SNMP set tool. So what we are doing is basically we are changing the string value or authorization let particular value to some other, according to like we are typing hacked by, or we can put any name, or like hacked by is sufficient also. So I placed my name, but I hidden that one. Okay, so now what we are doing here is simply we had setting that one by using SNMP setcom tool and setting like this way, so hacked by, so the public, and this particular string is we are setting to this one. Okay, now we will again use the SNMP walk tool and set that it is set or not. So we can see it is set now. Now we will run the command SNMP walk and check for a public, and we can see it is set. So from this we can easily, like due to the misconfiguration, due to the public community has been set, not a private one thing, to gather the information. Also the permission is set to like a read write. Okay, that's why we are able to write these things. So now the point is how we can prevent it. First is like disable those services which are not in use. First thing is always remember, if in your infrastructure whatever the services is not in use, please disable it. If SNMP service is configured, in case if you have to use SNMP service, then make sure that the default community strings are made more complex. It should not set a easy way. Okay, one thing. And SNMP service is not misconfigured with the read write authorization. Okay, and it should be set like here. If you can see, it should not set like a read write. It should be set only read permission, not a write permission. Basically you can read it but you can't write it anything. Okay, so I think I will try to explain this concept as much as I possible. If you have any doubt or any question or any query, you can please comment and I will try to reply back on your question or on any doubt. Okay, next blog we will discuss about unencrypted email conversation. And thanks for your watching our vlog, and please contact us for vulnerability assessment and penetration testing services to protect your businesses from cyber attack. Also I will request you please like, share our videos and subscribe our YouTube channel, and this will really support our team to create a good content and spread cyber awareness. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching again.